What's up, guys? Scott Martin here, ICAST 2013, hanging out in the Okuma booth. Hey, I tell you what, I'm so excited today. Let me tell you why. My signature rod is unveiled today. I've been dreaming about this day for many years. We've been working so hard on this rod, getting all the little key features put into this rod series that I wanted. And we've hit a home run. I'm gonna show them to you. I'm so proud of them. You know, we've got 13 rods in this series. Everything from a 6.6 medium jerkbait rod, spinning rods, all the way up to some of my favorite stuff, my hardcore flipping, like this 711 extra heavy, what I call the Matt Daddy rod. Hey, anytime I'm flipping heavy cover, braided line, 1.5 ounce weight, this is a rod I'm gonna go to. We've got 711 crankbait rods like we have here behind me, which is awesome. It has that extra length on it to launch those crankbaits out there and get that extra distance with those big giant crankbaits like the 6XDs and the 10XD Strike Kings and some of that stuff that's going around right now. Extra long handles. But there's so many cool features about these rods that I'm so excited about. Number one, let's talk about the blank itself. 30-ton graphite. What does that mean? It means lightweight, sensitive, but very durable. I wanted a rod that's not going to break. Speaking of breaking, if something does happen to these rods, Okuma's backing up with a lifetime warranty. There's nothing better in the industry than that. I wouldn't put my name on these rods if I didn't believe in them. And with that lifetime warranty, that proves that these things are the Matt Daddy for sure. And I'll tell you some other cool features about this rod. Number one, we've developed the handle length on every one of the rods to kind of match the action perfectly. Okay, like on this 711 Matt Daddy rod, it's long handle, good for flipping. We've also added some extra strength right here in this section of the rod. What we've done is we've taken a carbon wrap and wrapped around from this guide to the bottom in this section here, which adds strength and adds durability to that rod, which is very important. We've also added a carbon fiber reel seat. That's pretty cool. Super lightweight, carbon fiber, looks cool. Speaking of looking cool, check out the cosmetics on this thing. Wanted to go with the blue. I'm a blue guy, obviously with the Trocar stuff, the Okuma stuff. We wanted blue. I've got my little jet engine there. We've got the EVA foam matched with that compressed cork, which gives you an extra ability and grip when you have wet hands. Now, talk about guides. These aren't the smallest guides in the world, but they're not the big old school guides either. What I call medium micro guides. And there's a reason for that, guys. I didn't like the super small micro guides. Number one, the curly lines or heavier lines sometimes have a problem getting through that. Your tip with a small micro guide doesn't come through with your knots like your double unis. I got a little bit what I call a medium micro guide. So your knots, double unis are gonna go through there no problem. Now, speaking of guides, tell me how many times you've seen a guide in that location on a rod. On the flipping series rods here, the Matt Daddy and the 7.6, I've added what we call a flipping guide. I can pull line from that location, which prevents me from getting my line wrapped up in my reel handle. Traditional rods, when I'm flipping and I release, a lot of times the line would wrap around the handles of the reel. Pulling it from this location changes the angle of the draw of that line, prevents you from getting hung up, which is good. It means more bites. Adds a little bit of strength to the rod, so when I'm torquing down on that big bass and that heavy cover, it's giving a little extra strength right there. So there's so many cool things. We've got the hook hanger here. I didn't want the hook hanger here, I wanted it here. We thought all these things out on this rod, what we call the tournament concept rod. So be sure to check them out online. You're gonna love these rods. I'm so excited about them. Check them out at tacklewarehouse.com. That's where they're available, guys. See ya.